And hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is Myrokos, continuing with the MSQ for Stormblood. When we left off, we had caught up with Serena for her first meeting, and now she needs our help procuring what appears to be a vegetable of some sort. So without further ado, let's get in. If you like what you see at any point, please like, share, subscribe on YouTube, give me a follow on Twitch, hit the notification bells so that you know when I go live on Twitch, because it's always better live. And without further ado, let's get into it. A season for war. Serena does not usually depend on kindness of strangers, but will gladly make an exception today. And looks like we can get... Okay, good. Okay. You want to help me? Is that it? Yeah, that's what I do. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Myrokos. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. So, a pretty standard fetch quest, and it is actually clear. When we arrived, it was sunny. Ah, I got the mount. Hey, that one popped up. Okay. So we need to go west. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, and listen to that music. By the way, let me know at any point if the audio needs to be tweaked, in case you can't hear me enough, or want to hear more of the background music or the voice acting cutscenes. So with that, we have our 2 whisper root. Welcome back, Myrokos. Have you bought the whisper root? Yep. A common, if valued, ingredient in Zala medicine. Okay. Blessed is he who knows, he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west. Cutscene.
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
Let it ride. Oh no. Sorry.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Bear with me, I've got a technical thing that I gotta do here. Should have done it first.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undyne ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly,
But
never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
well, that's good to know. I like a good fight as much as anyone, but we should probably find Hien and head back to Doma as soon as we can. If she knows where Lord Hien is, then what are we waiting for? Ask her! The people have spoken, and Lord Hien will heed their words. He must. An impossible dream. Serena knows where you might find Lord Hien. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Domans set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here. He has grown fond of this spot. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. Okay, it's weird that I didn't, turn my head. Oh, and he's up on the, it's like, he's up there on the hill. Of course he is. Please let me still have daylight. It's kind of interesting that I'm doing this right as the sun is setting, so please let there still be light. Please, 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 please. Hey, light.
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head, which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Go-setsu, and,
Myrokos.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
Interesting.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe, and should it come to it, bring him back by force.
Oh, I love Borosetsu.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
He's a lot more straightforward than I expected, and he's certainly not short on confidence. But maybe that's the kind of leader Doma needs if they are to beat these odds. And hey, we've come this far, haven't we? Who's to say we can't go even further? Has he truly recovered from his wounds, I wonder? I believe a match may be in order. Myrokos Tia, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one can deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell, disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. Let me just upgrade. Please don't let me run out of inventory space. Slightly higher item level, and only slightly better stats. Okay, stars in the dark. Hien is if nothing else, an optimist at heart. So, you two have heard of the Nodum, the great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed, in a Nodum, but lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with God's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nodum. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mol Illo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. I hope I pronounced it all correctly. If I didn't, let me know in the comments or in the chat if you're watching live. Words are very unnecessary. Tamachag is not in the best of spirits. Hello, traveler. As it happens, some of the local Kistiri merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. Reunion is run by the Kistir. It will not do you any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. The Kistiri ways to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall suffice for them. And yet, a merchant from far-off lands recently appeared in Reunion, trying to force the Kistir to trade by using the very words they despise. Charming. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. However, it matters not what anyone says if he will not listen. I would appreciate it if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he is still in the Khan's tent, harping on. Oh dear. The Kistiri girl furls her brow, willing Scott to leave her in peace. It appears she is the one in charge of organizing Reunion's marketplace. Okay, what's happening here? I don't suppose you fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I've done something to displease you, you need only tell me what. Oh. And just who would you happen to be? If you're here to trade, then you'll have to wait your turn. I arrived first. The Kistiri don't speak. What's that? You're not a merchant? Well, are you aware of the funny customs these Kistir have? Apparently words aren't much use, only actions will do. Oh, so you do know what it is. So why are you still talking to her? I was told as much by members of other Ari tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak? Regardless, it does not appear that I stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow the Kastiri customs, I suppose it is high time I acquiesced. Now that I think of it, if you're not a competitor, would you perhaps be interested in working with me? Seek me out if you'd like to hear more. It seems she is glad to see the back of Gascot. Yeah, me too. With him, I just want the ether current, and that is all. Ah, it's been an eternity since last I had a chance to talk with a fellow traveler. The name's Gascot, or Gasco. I don't know, Gasco. I belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company, oh wonderful, and I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kugane office until a short while ago. Word has it, it won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Good lord, how does that word travel so fast? We literally just got here. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself and decided that I would make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I've brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals with. Yet despite this, I am unable to convince them to even talk to me. Never mind. Take a look at my wares. If only they knew what harrowing obstacles I have overcome just to be here. Countless levies paid to pirates, daring escapes from fearsome bandits and beasts. I could go on forever. Then shut up, please. This guy. Talk. And what is my reward? The icy stare of a Kastiri woman. Until today, I had never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. As it seems, I alone am not up to the task. I wish for your aid, knowledgeable adventurer. If you help me convince them to trade, I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. No need to be so alarmed, friend. I merely wish for you to help me learn about Kastiri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them or force them to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I have encountered thus far. If I am to get anywhere, I must study all the customs and deities that govern their day-to-day life. Only then do I stand a chance of convincing them to trade. This information shall doubtless be equally valuable to you on your travels. Why, if I weren't such a humble man, I would demand you show your gratitude to me for giving you this opportunity. I want to get as far away from that guy for now as possible. Let me know if that's actually a questline worth pursuing. In the meantime, I have to get to Mol Illo, which is far to the north, it seems. Oh, it seems to be over there. Oh man, the scenery is beautiful. Serena came all this way by herself. She's braver than she looks. The beasts are never far. I saw more than a few stalking us as we walked. Truly, these lands are fraught with peril. My friends, I give you Mol Ilol. The Khatun of the tribe Temalun resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Well, that gives me a bit of a fast travel thing. I am told you have a knack for making excellent first impressions, Myrokos. Why don't you lead the way? For all the grand promises of my Lord Hian has made, it would not do for us to falter now. We must earn the mole's blessing. It's smaller and more cozy than Reunion. And it's that music I hear. It's strange, but somehow comforting. Oh, it's you. Where are your comrades? Did you find Hien? Yep, he's outside. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans, too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
Okay.
A singular radiance, shimmering. Like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
So, Serena is destined to take control of the steppe, then, and presumably, Lys as well. Well, Lys not control. Lys wouldn't take control of the steppe, but Girabanya. I guess we'll have to beat some strong opponents to win this Nodum. But that's good, isn't it? I mean, if they were easy to beat, they wouldn't be worth taking back to Doma, would they? Although I have spent much time with them all, I have yet to fully grasp the nature of the Utun and their insights. That they value the chance encounter and the potential fortune it brings, however, is plain. Let us not try to disappoint them. How confident and bold in speech he has grown. More and more he reminds me of his father in his youth. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nodum. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. Okay. Nothing new. A warrior's welcome. Serena would impress upon you the gravity of the path you walk. Okay. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in the days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people, so it is written. So it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Okay. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox stars staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Sorry about that. I think I've got a pest somewhere in the wall that keeps making noises. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Elise? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulu Gulu to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the step. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. Ian has the entrails. Good hunting, Myrokos. Okay. Shall the Gulu Gulu be so easily lured to the slaughter? I wonder. A word of advice. Our quarry is wont to avoid the Zala and their settlements, but is fond of following waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Myrokos? I have 6 bags of entrails, which, with which we may lure our Gulu Gulu. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Yeah, that makes sense. Why not? Then it is settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Let's see. It says they like water, so presumably... I'm not seeing much in the way of water here. Oh, it's not the only one. Okay. Thank goodness. I wasn't seeing much in the way of water there. There were shrubs, but I didn't see... Oh, ether current. Ah. Okay. Okay. Either that's the wind, or I'm seeing... Let's give this a try. Ooh. Oh my god, 3 of them. Oh wow. Oh, I got lucky. Wait a minute, I kill 3, but I only got 1. Okay. See, this also is a spot that is somewhat removed. Yeah, the settlements there, that's way too close. There's a big area there. But the problem is there's I think a settlement there. Unless, is there water down there? Oh well, there is water here. Pond of water. Well, if this isn't good enough, it is near water. The river winds its way south, water's churning with a gentle current. There may be gullah working nearby. Give it a shot. So that's 6. I'm using the entrail sacks, but I am getting meat. So I have 6 pieces of meat. I don't know if this, it certainly is a large one. But it's also very close to the settlement. But then again, the other big one had 3. I mean, the thing is, the settlement's right there. Don't know if that's the best one. The, like, near water, and I got the one near water. Footprints and wagon tracks are unmistakable in the earth. Perhaps there are Gulu lurking nearby. The wagon tracks, ooh. Wagon tracks is a sign that people have been here. They stay away from settlements. This appears to be an isolated area from any Zayla settlement. There may be Golo lurking nearby. Let's give this one a shot. Last one. Oh, damn. Oh, no, wait, there are 2. I would have liked a 3rd one, but I'll just have to settle with 8. Just hope that Ortian doesn't have any more than I do. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, have you used all of your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulagula. Yes, I beat him. I got 8. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Myrokos, the meat of 8 Golo Golo did he bring. A fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. Yeah. Bah, a loss, is it? And how confident I was in my chances. Nevertheless, it is a testament to your skills as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate I am to count one so talented among my allies. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Molilol forthwith, and let us have Myrokos present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with Zayla cuisine, traditional Zayla cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you, it is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Such kindness and generosity they have shown not only my lord, but us all. Victory in the Nodum will be a fitting repayment. She should be impressed when she sees the quantity we have brought. You are returned, Myrokos. How was your hunt? A few things should impress Serena more than a sack of blood-soaked meat taken from freshly slaughtered Golo Golo. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Should probably have an astrologian weapon just in case, because I am leveling that job as well. The Heart of Nations. If you would wish for employment, Serena has a suggestion. It will be a little while for the before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help, nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with Gosetsu at greater length and learn more of our countrymen's plight. One of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you to perhaps seek them in the south, across the bridge. Looks like you have mole fishermen down there. Oh, Myrokos, are you here to help too? Yep. Great. So I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're here to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Oh, brother. How do you do? Traveler, I will not lose to you. I shall find 3 times as much dung as you, at least. Dung. I cannot seem to find any dung here. Maybe elsewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, you're Lisa's friend. Are you here to help us too? Yep. Whoa. That's quite a gap. Oh, and would that that bridge there that used to be there were accessible. Oh well. Well, have you found your share yet? Yep. Good work. I hope you have the time to talk. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. I did. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried, it was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat, and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens come the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages in one place are a part of a nation. Yes? Yep. Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It is, it's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that is fine. But it's important to Hien, and to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about that later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Welcome back, Myrokos. Did you speak with Dorbe? Yep. Well, then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Well, Gosetsu did say there would be a sparring match.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
No secrets between comrades, eh? Shun, was it? So long as we win when it counts. Ooh, I'm curious. No secrets. I'm curious, but yeah.
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Let me just do a quick check. Need to catch up on my ninja and my monk bard. Right now my black mage is ahead. Yeah. Well, so it goes. Oh, that was just what I needed. A new beginning lies beyond the horizon. We have but to seize it with our own two hands. Was the food to your liking? Good, good. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Oh, of course the fog is setting in. Well, so it goes. Ooh. Yeah, let me get the samurai sword because I kind of like the or the sheath rather. Yeah. A trial before the trial. Ian is ready to become a warrior of the steppe. Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nodum. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardum. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many miles until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardum's Meadow. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardum's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west. beyond Chakazo, where Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Kaolan, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Metal. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ha! What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Metal. Wait, Ian. Oh dear, I knew he would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks. We will try them out when we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. It is indeed a perilous journey, but I know you will succeed as I once did. Oh, she succeeded. Huh. Interesting. Oh, sure, the foggy weather, will make it easier for an ambush. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu, though. We should hurry. Yep. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. But of course we're about to meet them. Such is the way of it. That was a bit rough. They had their own problems to deal with as well. Is that the best you can do? Come, villains, come at me. Oh, Borsetsu's just loving it. They're wearing yellow. I've seen their clothes somewhere before. Yeah, I think that means they're Oranir. Although this one's a little different. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself, so it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nodum, eh? KLN is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Why do I have a feeling that this ambush is going to be worse? Yep. How do you do squats? This is it. The real trial. Tread softly. We are for hallowed ground, and the kami are restless. Right, this must be the pass that leads to Bardam's metal. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there is but a first time for everything, no? That is sadly true. Does anybody have anything? Okay, nope. Okay, in the footsteps of Bardam the Brave, Hien is ready to undertake the challenge of Bardam's Metal. And we got the Yol mounted elder. Ah, so whistles are canon. Okay. Nothing left to begin then, but to begin then, huh? To complete the trial, we must each pass through Bardam's Metal and tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nodum to learn. Okay. Since it's the only job I have that can do this dungeon, I might as well forward. So if you need to get up and stretch your legs, do so now. This could be a little bit of a wait. I have a feeling the next ether current is somewhere over here. Kept saying it was over here, and over here it seems to be pointing in this direction. Now we just need a tank and a healer. But seriously, where do you get to do squats? Oh, here we go. Well, at least the dungeon sky is clear. I'm doing the right thing. This is literally I wonder how this is going to work in the duty support, the NPCs. Because narratively speaking, you should be going in with these Gosetsu and Ian, but that's 2 samurais and a monk. You need a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS. Okay, how does this work? this is an interesting fight. We don't actually... Huh. So that's that thing. Huh. Interesting. But if nobody comes in here except if they're passing the trial, then who maintains all of these banners? And the structures, no less. My cat is she knows where I am and what I'm doing. Don't know why she's so obsessed. Okay, so that was the fight, but did we tame it? Oh, triple cast. And okay, I have a lot of gear. No ability to vote for anyone to give any commendation. Oh well. Oh, and it's sunny now. Yay, sun. Come out onto a brand new day, bright, sunny, no rain. This has to be good vibes. I should have known you'd be the first to make it through. Hey, Lise. I am assuming you had no trouble. Good. I managed somehow as you... Lise, please don't start talking like the Namazu, it's a bad habit. I managed somehow, as you may have guessed. Looks like Heian and Gosetsu are still in there, though. Nothing for it but to wait, then. Oh, right. I've still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try, like she said. Okay. Up there, look! I think that means we won them over. That one there is yours, right? And the other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We are officially warriors of the steppe. Yep, that would appear to be it. They're just, trying to find space for everything. Ooh, wrist side. Need that. And I am coming up on needing to empty my inventory. The children of Azim. Lise would like very much to know that Heian and Gosetsu are alright. You don't think they... No, of course not. Heian and Gosetsu will come out any minute now. I suppose we could chat a little while we wait. Oh, so the other day I said to Alize, I said... Oh boy. Trying to fill the time.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
I should hope so.
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my reckoning, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Why not, if you insist? Oh, the optimist or the pessimist route? Yeah, why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrena and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept Johan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You are the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure. to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory.
So basically,
A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful.
so he wants us to join the Orani.
It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve, one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again.
Ooh. He did not. He did not.
You will be given a
like-
task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Not like we have much of a choice. I know, I probably should have left the talking to everyone else. Probably. Pretentious and preening he may be, but doubt not that he is a warrior. You saw the axe by his throne, and the rage in his eyes. Favor, tribute, how easily the language of tyrants tumbles from this Khan's lips. Well, it's coming up on my needing to get dinner, so I'll turn in this quest. So, you are the first to step forward, Bold or reckless? I see why Daidokul favors you. The Nadam approaches, and the Oranir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Okay, well with that, I think I will call this stream this part to a close. If you liked what you saw at any point, please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bells. Give me a follow on Twitch, and I will see you anon, friends.